Honorable Speaker and esteemed members, I welcome you all to the 11th session of the 8th Legislative Assembly of Mizoram. I extend my best wishes to the people of Mizoram through this august House. In this session, the supplementary demand for grants for 2022-23 and demand for grants for 2023-24 will be presented. I invite this august assembly to witness my government's commitment to provide efficient administration at all levels. My government continues to accord highest priority to ensure social and economic justice. I hope deliberations in the House will help achieve this objective. My government has taken several steps to strengthen the internal security of the state. There has not been many major law and order problems, and tensions in the interstate border have been significantly diffused. Rupees 3.27 crore has been utilized for construction of accommodation for police personnel at Mizoram, Assam boundaries. Various buildings at the interstate border constructed under SEDP with 4.95 crore rupees are likely to be completed soon. Water supply scheme for various security camps at Mizoram, Assam border under SEDP with 96.5 lakhs were approved. Mizoram police seized illicit drugs and narcotic substances worth 82.829 crore approximately. Police hospital building at 1st Battalion MAP with 70 lakh was inaugurated. I congratulate Lungle Fire Station for being awarded the Subhash Chandra Apada Prabandhan Puraskar 2023 by the Union Home Ministry, carrying a cash prize of 51 lakh rupees. My government has continued implementation of the family-oriented socio-economic development program SEDP. First installment of phase 1 has been completed, for which all 60,000 beneficiaries were given 25,000 rupees each, amounting to 150 crore. The second installment is under process, for which all beneficiaries will be given additional 25,000 rupees each. Phase 2 is expected to be completed by March 2023. Mapping of general enterprising tendency among Mizo youth is an ongoing study conducted in collaboration with Mizoram University Incubation Center. Alimentaria Barcelona 2022 Proner Exhibition and Convention at Barcelona, Spain was attended to study possibility of export of processed food and other products from Mizoram. Mizoram is the first state to localize Sustainable Development Goals SDGs by introducing local indicator framework for measuring performance of villages and urban localities. The Union Cabinet has approved earmarking of 30% of Northeastern Council's allocation for new projects for focused development of deprived areas. In Mizoram, 3 blocks were identified as backward blocks for prioritization of development. Besides, Lai, Mara, Chakma and Bru are being focused by the central government. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has considered the project proposal for establishment of Mizoram Super Speciality Cancer Hospital and Research Center amounting to 700 crore rupees for funding under EAP. Agreement has been signed between Government of Mizoram and JICA in the Ministry of Finance. Administrative approval and expenditure sanction of 29.55 crore rupees was recorded under NABARD RIDF 27 for reconstruction of 1 primary health center, 30 subcenters, 19 isolation wards and 23 medical quarters. A state drugs testing laboratory was also inaugurated. The Mizoram HIV and AIDS Prevention and Control Rules 2022 was gazetted. Construction of State Resource Center for HIV/AIDS in Mizoram was approved under NESIDS and Ministry of Donor. The menace of drug trafficking and abuse have assumed alarming proportions today. To control this, Excise and Narcotics Department has made all-out efforts. 4,348 persons were arrested and 4,755 cases were registered. Revenue amounting to 1.31 crore had been collected up to December 2022. My government seeks to ensure that people receive sufficient food grains and fuel. The targeted public distribution system of the state has been 100% digitized. Mizoram was fortunate to avail grant in aid amounting to 19.22 crore rupees from the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution under Storage and Godowns scheme. The amount was used for construction of 10 concrete godowns. To improve infrastructure, FCS and CA department also availed 39.61 crore rupees under NABARD's Warehouse Infrastructure Fund. Under this, 21 warehouses, storage godowns and official quarters were constructed in 7 districts. Home delivery of LPG is being closely monitored. Agriculture remains a chief focus of my government. The fostering climate resilient upland farming system in the northeast, that is called FOCUS project, is being implemented in 6 districts. The project would cover all 300 villages in the 6 districts and will support 55,000 households comprising of 3.22 lakh persons. Under RIDF NABARD, 7.27 crore rupees was allotted for land development of WRC areas covering 484.67 hectares. The project is being taken up in 48 villages in 11 districts of Mizoram covering 55 clusters. In all the districts, assistance was released to 4,616 beneficiaries under family-oriented SEDP in their selected horticulture trades at rupees 25,000 each. Cultivation of tomato, cabbage and watermelon have shown tremendous success. Rupees 3.70 crore approximately has been earned from the production of rhizoki cabbage. 4 varieties of watermelon have been successfully cultivated in 4 districts with market value of 3.80 crore rupees. Dragon fruit growers earned 6.24 crore rupees approximately. Under National Livestock Mission, Various programs were taken up at 4 districts in collaboration with focus for breed improvement and artificial insemination network. Under Rural Backward Piggery Scheme, assistance has been provided to small and marginal farmers. Under RIDF NABARD, veterinary hospitals at 7 districts were commissioned. Trava Small Hydel Project with installed capacity of 5 megawatts, funded under NABARD and MNRE at a cost of 73.40 crore rupees was commissioned. And also, Kolbem Small Hydel Project with installed capacity of 4 megawatts, funded under NABARD and MNRE was inaugurated. Under revamped distribution sector scheme, Ministry of Power has sanctioned 178.92 crore rupees for prepaid smart metering and 233.82 crore for infrastructure works for reduction of losses. Separate feeders for power supply to agricultural lands funded by NABARD at 11.64 crore rupees was also started. Mizoram PWD has completed 351 kilometers of formation cutting, 280.5 kilometers of flexible pavement and 212.5 kilometers of rigid pavement. While there are 12 ongoing bridge constructions, 16 bridges and 8 building projects have been completed. Other major works include construction of district court building at new secretariat with 24.29 crore rupees. High Court building with 46.24 crores is expected to be completed soon. Construction of double-storied PHC building under NABARD is going on in 6 villages. Under Jal Jeevan Mission, 97,834 functional household tap connections have been provided to rural villages. 224 villages have been covered, and it is targeted to cover all villages by December 2023. Under NES IDS, alternate gravity water supply scheme of Aizol and 13 water supply schemes under NABARD are being taken up. The PHE department has recorded 1.17 lakh house water connections under urban areas and has collected 26.90 crores up to September 2022. Under Samagra Shiksha, schools are constructed, midday meals are given, and textbooks and uniforms are provided free of cost to many students. Bilingual, that is English and Mizo, textbooks for high school maths and science subjects are being processed. Mizoram Board of School Education is also preparing Braille textbooks. Under Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose Avasiya Vidyalaya, 22 hostels for underprivileged children from remote habitations are being smoothly run. My government is rendering utmost efforts to ensure quality higher education institutions. Almost all government colleges and 3 professional institutions have undergone assessment under National Assessment and Accreditation Council. Complying with the nationwide campaign, the Directorate of Higher and Technical Education Office, along with 8 government colleges, have been declared single-use plastic-free premises. 3 new district rural development offices were opened for the 3 new districts. All DRDAs in the 11 districts were converted into district rural development offices to continue implementation of rural development schemes. New rural development blocks were also opened in 2 RD blocks. Under SPM RM Urban, Albog cluster became the first cluster in the whole country to complete all projects under 14 components outlined in the mission strategy. 18 projects covering 44,600 hectares under WDGTC PMKSY 2.0 has also been implemented. There are 2.13 lakh active job cards in Mizoram. Ministry of Rural Development has approved 175 lakh rupees person days under MGNREGA, under which 153 lakh person days have been generated. Various sports infrastructure projects such as having laying of artificial football turf were inaugurated. Under Pradhana Mantri Jana Vikasa Karikramam PMJVK, laying of artificial turf with 5.49 crore rupees and Laldenga football ground with 5.32 crore rupees were inaugurated. The Ministry of Minority Affairs has approved 188.58 crore under PMJVK for implementation of projects in minority concentration areas. I congratulate the Mizoram team on their remarkable performances in the Khelo India Youth Games 2022, National Games 2022 and the Northeast Olympic Games 2022. Jeremy Lalrinnunga became the first person from the state to win a gold medal in Commonwealth Games. He was allotted house site at Aizawl. Lalremisimiami also bagged bronze medal with the India women's hockey team in the Commonwealth Games. Drugs and Children Survey in Mizoram 2022, conducted by the Mizoram Social Defence and Rehabilitation Board, Social Welfare and Tribal Affairs Department, is a pioneering research study. Under SEDP, 9.20 crore rupees were allocated for upgradation of Jordan Rehabilitation Center. The Ministry of Tribal Affairs has approved setting up of 5 Ekalavya model residential schools. Further, the ministry approved setting up of another 6 EMRS. To promote industrial growth, measures such as developing handloom cluster project in 12 cluster areas and providing margin money to 709 persons under Prime Minister Employment Generation Program were taken up. Pradhana Mantri Formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprise Awareness Program was conducted in 10 districts and 30.79 crore rupees was released to 1,092 beneficiaries. Under SEDP, 13,266 beneficiaries were given first installment of cash assistance. Rainwater harvesting project at Industrial Growth Center and Export Promotion Industrial Park were completed with 9.84 crore rupees and 9.72 crore rupees respectively. Total number of COVID affected children identified is 201, out of which 182 lost one parent and 19 orphans identified. All children have been registered at Bal Swaraj portal under the PM Cares for Children. Maternity benefit program under Pradhana Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana has been implemented in all districts and beneficiaries enrolled are about 35,653. At a percentage achievement of 118.8%, Mizoram holds first position among the northeast states and the fourth position in the country. Mizoram Skill and Entrepreneurship Development Policy 2018 guides the overall skill development ecosystem. Mizoram Innovation Fair showcases businesses of new startups as well as business plan contest. Innovation competition and exhibition fair witnessed participation from grassroots innovators. To create one-stop solution for job seekers and employers, the Mizoram Employment Exchange portal developed by MSEGS was launched. For labor welfare, total amount of welfare benefits disbursed is 4.22 crore rupees. Minor irrigation projects under PM KSY Har Khet Ko Pani at 50.97 crore rupees will cover 2,065 hectares, benefiting 1,222 farmers. 6 new projects at 10.46 crore under NABARD RIDF 27 have also been started. Under National Hydrology Project, 32.77 crore was allocated for a period of 8 years, that is 2016 to 2024. Sericulture Department has implemented silk projects in 5 districts covering 440 farmers. Total number of sericulture farmers stands at 4,546 families. Under SCDP, 300 families were selected for silkworm rearing. Under SCDP, 1261 beneficiaries were given first installment of 25,000 rupees each for construction of fish ponds, and 22.40 lakh of fish seeds was distributed. 21.68 crore rupees has been approved by Government of India under Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana. As per Forest Survey of India report 2021, Mizoram has the highest forest cover of 84.53% among the states. The Environment, Forests and Climate Change Department has been implementing various centrally sponsored schemes to protect forest cover and respond to climate change. Centrally sponsored scheme of integrated development of wildlife habitats is being implemented, and 8.53 crore rupees have been approved. Project Tiger is implemented in Dampa Tiger Reserve, for which 3.5 crore rupees has been approved. The Forest Fire Prevention and Management Scheme is dedicated for prevention of forest fire, for which 1.37 crore rupees has been earmarked. For management of 2 wetlands of international significance in Mizoram, financial assistance under National Plan for Conservation of Aquatic Ecosystem is available for 3.45 crore rupees. My government is doing its best to provide reliable telecommunications and internet connectivity. Proposal for improvement of backbone connectivity of districts and blocks was approved under special assistance to state for capital investment at 50 crore rupees. Mizoram e-Services portal and upgradation of Mizoram State Data Center and Cloud Establishment project under Part 4 of Special Assistance to State Capital Investment was approved, amounting to 22.50 crore by the Ministry of Finance. Setting up of village knowledge centers in Mizoram with 4.5 crore from NABARD in 15 locations has already commenced. Budget approved by the central government for implementation of Rashtriya Gram Swaraj Abhiyan during 2022-23 is 79.45 crore rupees, out of which the state has received first installment amounting to 14.27 crores. Under RGSA, construction of 23 new village council house, 3 district panchayat resource centers, arecanut leaf plate production, handloom design training cum production center, rural homestay, and agro-tourism and capacity building and training for village councils are being undertaken. Preservation of cultural heritage and promotion of tribal arts is a must for safeguarding the ethnic identities of communities living in Mizoram. Despite the COVID pandemic, Chapchar Kut was observed and telecast live all over the globe. Third installment of 1 crore was received from NEC for live cultural center cum auditorium at Longthlai, which is now completed. 4.13 crore rupees as first installment and 2.06 crore as second installment were received for construction of regional museum at Lunglei, and state matching share of 91.90 lakhs was also sanctioned. The 10th International Tourism Mart for the Northeast states was a success with guests from all over India. The 4-day mega exhibition and food festival generated more than 1.52 crore revenue and more than 60,000 visitors. The Ministry of Tourism has accorded sanction of 44.88 crores for development of infrastructure for pilgrimage and heritage tourism under Prasad scheme. The number of tourist footfalls from January to November 2022 is 1.44 lakhs. Ministry of Donor has sanctioned 8 crore rupees for development of ecotourism under NESIDS scheme. Aizawl Convention Center under a central government PSU scheme amounting to 46 crore is being constructed. Sanction amounting to 2.36 crore was accorded by NEC towards ecological park in Sihar district. Campaigns on ban of single-use plastic have been carried out throughout the state. Under National Urban Livelihood Mission, 108 shelters have been supported for urban homeless. Under self-employment program, 52 individuals and group enterprises have been assisted in setting up micro enterprises, and 25 loans have been provided to SHGs under bank linkage. As provided by PM Swanidhi scheme, capital loans of 10,000 rupees each have been disbursed to 587 street vendors. Under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Housing for All, first installment was released to 8,367 beneficiaries. Second and third installments were released to 2,340 and 438 beneficiaries respectively. SCDP family-oriented program in 4 trades such as street vending, home composting, street sweeping, waste collection and waste to wealth are being implemented, covering 828 beneficiaries from various districts. Under Mizoram Science, Technology and Innovation Council, Center for Mushroom Production was established at YMA sub-headquarters building at Saitual. Lunglei Science Center and Digital Planetarium are expected to be commissioned shortly. The Transport Department collected revenue of 28.16 crores up to November 2022. Ministry of Ports, Shipping and Waterways has declared River Thlong as National Waterway 102. E-tender is under process to select contractor for the construction of infrastructure for inland water transport project. Under printing and stationery, revenue collected from printing works is at 81.03 lakhs and revenue collected from stationery items is 93.92 lakhs. My government continues to make efforts for improvement of air connectivity, improvement and upgradation of different facilities at Lengpui Airport under NESIDS with 19.58 crore is expected to be completed next year. Action is initiated for leasing of 2 helicopters for Mizoram. Revenue target expected of 7.25 crore has already been achieved and the department has exceeded revenue receipt by 1.12 crore by November 2022. Mizoram Information Commission, in collaboration with the ICT department, developed an online portal called Mizoram RTI Online. Tax and non-tax collected by Land Revenue and Settlement Department up to December 2022 is 5.24 crores. Registration fee and stamp duty amounts to 5.89 crore. A central sector scheme, Swamitwa, has been implemented since 2021. Department of State Taxes collected 717 crore up to December 2022. The target has been increased to 900 crore. There are 1,306 registered cooperative societies, primary agriculture credit societies disburse short-term agricultural loans which helped the villagers during COVID-19. Under Pradhana Mantri Vanadhan Yojana, 159 Vanadhan Vikas Kendras were set up and 14.44 crores was sanctioned by TriFed. During the previous year, 2,436 cases of pensions were received, out of which 1,112 cases have been settled. Special summary revision of electoral rolls for assembly constituencies has been successfully completed. Final electoral roll with 8,42,388 voters was published. National Voters' Day was observed, wherein epics were distributed to newly enrolled voters. Also, Braille epic has been introduced for the first time in Mizoram. Multi-facility center with 10 crore from NEC is almost completed. Under the Journalists Welfare Scheme, 130 journalists have been provided medical assistance and families of 6 deceased journalists were condoled with ex gratia. Mizoram Lokayukta sponsored various anti-corruption awareness campaigns. I have covered only a few aspects of the major programs of my government in the hope that it will provide you with a glimpse of its direction. Honorable Chief Minister will spell out further details in his budget speech. I am confident that your deliberations will bring about prosperity to the people of Mizoram. I wish your deliberations all success. Kalome, Jai Hind.
group photo kan nei nga chimi zo kan lut le don ne governor hovin